All right. We're live for real now. I wanted to make sure we were everywhere we were supposed to be, and we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome, and I hope that you are sharing this out with someone right now because all of my dreamers, all of my entrepreneurs, all of the business owners, everyone who is currently or aspiring to do something amazing, to birth something, create something in the world, you ought to be on this live. And if you're on this live, you ought to be sharing this out with someone right now. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to get started. I see you waving. I'm waving back. Hello, hello. Come on in and share this out. Let someone know that we are on, because this powerhouse that is with us today has nuggets to share with you. My name is Trenace Richardson, and I am the founder of Real Women Rock, because we do. We exist to create safe spaces, and we do that through sister circles. We create these safe spaces for women to do personal development work on themselves so that they can exercise the muscle of getting to know who they are created to be, and to become a catalyst of positive change in someone else's life. We make sure that we create a safe, non-judgmental environment so that women can connect with each other in an authentic way. And so we do that through sister circles, and through COVID, we have been doing that virtually. We are excited to say that coming up July 24th, Saturday, July 24th, it will be our first in-person sister circle in over a year. And our magic happens whenever we connect, virtually or in person. But there's just something different about getting together in person. And so Saturday, July 24th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, we will be in Prince George's County, Maryland. All of the information is on our website at realwomenrock.org. Someone who's a real woman, please share that on the chat with me. realwomenrock.org is where you go for more information. And there you will find our theme for July 24th is Say Yes to You. Say yes to you. Have you been saying yes to everybody else but you, right? And what does it look like to say yes to you in this season of our lives? We want you to explore this topic with us, and you begin by saying yes to you and giving yourself the gift of investing in yourself by joining us July 24th. Guess what? We're going to be outside. I love you, Tosh. Thank you. We're going to be outside. We're going to be at a park. You bring your lawn chair, you bring your blanket, your snacks. You can still socially distance. You can wear your mask if that makes you feel comfortable, but we will remain outside exploring this topic together. Bring your bug spray, whatever you need. We look forward to you joining us. realwomenrock.org is where you go for this, the more information about this. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to be a part of our all access membership. You simply have to show up. We would absolutely love to have you. Until then, we have our weekly lives. This is our opportunity to give you a sneak peek into a real conversation with real women. And every week that we have a guest, we bring you someone who is absolutely amazing, doing amazing things. And today is no different. I am looking forward to having this conversation, and we want you to have this conversation with us. I introduce to you Tara Gates Williams. She is a branding and marketing executive. She has helped build business brands, sports brands, mental health services have been provided through her branding. And I just want you to know that not only does she do amazing work on her own, but her and her husband have gotten together to do absolutely amazing work together. And she is going to be here today to talk to us about building a brand with little budget. And so I don't know about you, but I want to spend the least amount of money possible to get my message and my services out to the most amount of people. And she's going to help us do that. Y'all, come on, get get excited and help me welcome Tara. I'm getting you up here. Yes, ma'am. Hey, you feel it?
Hey! Hello. Thank you
I am
for
so
that
happy to have
introduction, honey.
you. Yes.
You know,
Thank you for being here. Say hello.
hi to I want to say hello to everyone. Thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. Shout out to everybody that's watching right now on the replay. I'm just honored and grateful to. This has been like in the making since what, February?
It has. We've been working on this.
Look, real women that rock stay busy. And so being able to be here today is God's timing, and I'm grateful. I want to thank everyone that is here with us, and I hope that our conversation blesses you in some way.
I know that it will. I'm certain that it will. I have had the honor of experiencing you in a lot of different ways virtually, and with your husband, as well as you by yourself. I think I've even seen you a couple of times live. We know a lot of the same people end up in a lot of the same circles, but I am just so happy that we get to have you to ourselves for these few moments. And I would love for you to just share from your own words about the work that you do, anything about yourself that you'd like to share as we open up.
Well, I always say, over this past year, I've tried to change the language about when I talk about myself. So I have to start off and say that I am a mother, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a friend, a businesswoman, a brand expert, and I'm just honored to be a child of God. And that's who I am. And I think a lot of times we have to start speaking to who we are as opposed to what we do. I would always jump right into, I'm a brand expert. I do brand. That's what I do, not so much who I am. So I'm honored to be all those other things too. And I want us to remember who we are first, and then what we're able to do and bless others with. But I have been in the branding space for probably going on over 20 years now, if I really, really think about it, and what I was doing. And it's just been an honor to serve people, to help them realize their dreams, but also create a brand that's going to communicate and relate to their target market.
I love that. I love what you said about making sure that we are more than what we do, right? Basically. And I've even evolved some of my language about that too, Tara. I'm so glad that you shared that, because in addition to making sure that I share, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, all those things, I've really just started to connect in addition to that with just my being, like who my I am statements as it relates to how I envision myself. So I've started saying I'm a light and a bridge, because I really do believe that my light should and does shine from the inside out. And it's always my aspiration and endeavor to really just be a light in the world, and then to be a bridge to really connect ministry and marketplace, connect those who need, some understanding as to what can happen for them in a marketing space, as it relates to doing business, but serve people in a meaningful way. So I love that you've started making that connection. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
absolutely. And go ahead, please.
No, I'm done.
I was just going to say, Taj said, speak to who we are versus what we do.
Absolutely. We're so many things. We're blessed to be so many things.
Yes. And speaking of that, you are so many things. You do so many things. And you, in addition to all that you are to those that you love, you are also helping so many people in so many areas of industry and business owners, speakers, entrepreneurs, those in the sports industry. You're helping them really get their name and their brand out. And I know that a lot of women, whether live or on the replay, they are in our community and they are building something. And in fact, this is really, we try to make this as interactive as possible because I really would love for them to share a bit of what they're growing. I know that some of them are here that are you growing something that you want others to experience? And if so, what it is. And I would dare say, if you go ahead and share, you might even get a little advice while you're here. So you might.
I tend to do that. I tend to, if I sit here and I'm like, okay, if somebody throws something out there as a question, I tend to kind of get on a tangent about it.
I
But
love that.
as you all share your questions, I do want to say this. There's a clear distinction between branding, marketing, and PR.
Go there.
And I really want people to understand, because I would always get people call me, hey, I need you to do branding for me. I need a website. And those are parts of your brand from a visual perspective, right? A website is how people visually connect and learn about you and experience you. So those things, logos, taglines, that's just that visual kind of a kind of like top of mind approach. I want people to really get your brand is the added value you bring. What is it you possess or do and deliver at your highest level that is going to create an experience with your target market that they won't forget? So brand is your added value, but also just through study, I love to read. I'm like probably one research paper away from a support group because I love to research and learn. And I say that to everybody I talk to because it's so important. You have to research what you're learning. Research what you're doing in your industry so you can be on top of things. And I'm all about innovating. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But I want to stay here first. Your brand is the added value you bring. However, you can have added value all day long. What makes you a brand is your reputation and visibility. So your reputation is built on delivering your added value, your value at your highest level to whomever that target market is, services, products, whatever it is. That is going to create your reputation. If people are having a good experience with you, they're benefiting from you, they're growing from you, whatever you're doing, delivering your value in such a way that people then begin to talk about you. That creates your reputation. Now, also, your brand is your reputation and your visibility. Now, once your reputation is strong, people are talking about you, you're going to be more visible because you're going to be in more places, doing more things. People want to hear from you or experience you, whatever your brand or business is. So remember, your brand is your reputation and visibility in your desired target market. But the only way you're able to get your reputation out there where your visibility is heightened is that your added value is delivered on your highest level.
Oh, say it again.
Yes, the only way you're going to get out there for people for you to build your reputation and increase your visibility is that you're delivering your added value, whatever it is you do, at your highest level to your target market.
What does your highest level look like? When you say your highest level, you mean with excellence, with when you say your highest level, what are you talking about?
Absolutely. Absolutely. With excellence. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to go with that. But for me, it is a zone. It is a place that you're experiencing within yourself where you know you're delivering. I was on a call a week or so ago, and in the midst of that call, I was talking to women about their ideas through their ideas, and I could feel the joy in my soul inside. And I was in this place where I had to tell the ladies that this is not me talking, this is God. So you're going to have to write down or record what I'm saying, because I'm not going to remember what I'm saying. So when you know and you're connected, for me, connected to God before delivering any services, you get in this space where you can't help but deliver at your highest level because God is leading your service. So that's how I say, for me, delivering at my highest level is this surreal connection with God, the Holy Spirit experience. I knew I was delivering at my highest level that night when I was on that call.
I love the idea of being in your zone, because you have to, in order to be spirit led, in order to produce at your highest level, it has to be something, information, content, messaging that you are confident about, but you are passionate about, and that you are doing it. I'll even add from the right place, Tara, because it's evident a lot of times if you're not delivering it from the right place. It is just people can sniff it out, right? And so, yeah, go ahead, say it.
And I gotta say this: when you're delivering in something, hold on, when you're delivering in such a way. This is when I knew. When I knew I was delivering, somebody asked me to speak at something, and I was like, "Well, you know, what is it you want me to speak on? What do you want to do about?" This was early on. She was like, "You the expert?" I don't know. I was like, "I'm the expert," and they were like, "She was like, yes, you're the expert. That's why I'm having you come." Deliver so much until they call you an expert.
Yeah.
I didn't have to label myself an expert. I didn't use brand expert until people started calling me that.
I love that because what you said was your reputation is your visibility. So people will talk about you when you deliver with excellence, when you deliver from your zone at your highest level. I love that.
So remember, your brand is the added value you bring, but it's also your reputation and visibility, because you cannot have a reputation and visibility without adding value to something. And when you deliver it in that zone mindset, in that God space, people are talking about you. Then people are want to see more of you. Then that leads into, once I have that strong brand and that foundation, and my reputation is tight, my visibility is heightened. Now, this is the difference between branding and marketing. And this is something a good friend of mine taught me, made it very simplistic. Branding is your position. Because if people are experiencing your added value delivered at your highest level, and your reputation is strong, they're talking about you, you have a position in your industry.
Yeah.
You're at the top of your industry. Or you're known in your industry. So that's your position. Now, marketing is how you promote that position.
That's
so
good.
Branding puts you in position, and marketing is how you promote that position. And public relations is how you communicate through the marketing who you are, what you do, the benefit of people working with you, and the experience they're going to get to come back to you. Then you form a relationship with your public.
So I can't type fast enough, y'all. I hope y'all are getting this. It's how you develop.
It's recorded. It's recorded.
Yeah, you have to come back and listen again. I want you to really break down, because what we did was we entitled this, or asked the question, is it possible to build a brand with no budget? Because many of us, I really just focused on those of us who are current or aspiring, serial dreamers, serial entrepreneurs, serial business owners, speakers. We have all of this passion that you've talked about. We have all of this content, messaging to support and serve others. And we're trying to figure out how to get it out to the most amount of people when we have possibly what we feel like are limited resources. Could you talk about how someone can build a brand, and you've just made an excellent distinction between branding and marketing and PR. Maybe you have to further break that down when we talk about the budget, but could you talk about that piece? Because that's the practical piece that many of us feel like really separates those who are already out there to those who want to get out there.
I always say, take what you do well, create content around it, and engage people with it. Okay.
Say that again. Say that again.
You got to rewind it back. Just look.
I know you like that. So good.
I'm gonna be honest.
We'll rewind it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do my best, but they're watching the replay. They can rewind. Take what you do best, create content around it, and deliver it to connect with people. Okay. And if you want to make money from that, so like some things, one thing that I do, right? Because it's my passion to help people develop their brand. And so many people were coming to me. I can't talk to everybody, right? But I was like, I got to serve everybody. And literally, this is so funny because this is God be all in your face when you don't want to do something. You be like, I don't want to do that. I'm tired. I don't want to do this, that, and he spoke to me one night and said, what you're going to do is you're going to share this branding package that you made with people. And I was like, huh? You're going to share this branded package that you made, because I'm on a board at the Catholic University Bush School of Business, and I was speaking to some students, and I created this package, and to help them really develop their personal brand when they go into the workplace. So here, I was speaking somewhere else, and God was like, "You're gonna share this package with the women, and they're gonna get clear because you can't talk to everybody." So I created a branding package for people to utilize, to help walk through and create their brand. And I sold it for $39, right? Because I'm not out here trying to, when you're starting off, you don't have all the money in the world, right? But my thing is, if you can hop online and buy 3 outfits or 3 pair of shoes, you can also take that money, and spend on investing in your business. You can start on a budget. You just have to pick the things that you need to do for your business.
That's good.
So my thing is, you don't have to have $5,000 to start anything. You have to invest in yourself. Yeah. So if you're investing in yourself, look for people, look for key things that's going to help you. If somebody, I spoke to a group of women, they all needed help with their brand. They're already in a group that's trying to help them. Why am I going to charge another? You know what I'm saying? I said, I have a branding package that I share with people for $39. Anybody starting a business can do that.
Yes. Yep.
And people hit me, and it's walking you through very clearly who you are, what you do, what's your added value, how to brand it, and then how to connect that to your target market. And once you start doing that, going back to what I said, package what you do well, create content around it, and then you can connect with people on it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest. If you have something, and you have, and I know the things that I create are very useful and beneficial to people. I know they are, and I'm not bragging. I'm not boasting. I know they're beneficial because of the research and the stuff I put into it. So if you could take $39, put it in your business, and create clarity around who you are, so you know how to connect, the money is going to come.
Yeah. So this is good. And some folks are really getting it. Now, we have passion. I'm just going to keep going down the road of the kinds of questions I know those of us who are aspiring and current small business owners and entrepreneurs want to get out of a brain like yours, a branding expert like yours, Tara. So we have the passion. We have now put together some quality content. We have packaged it in a way that allows us to do this handout or something. What I hear you saying is get clarity on who you are and what you are delivering, so that when you present yourself to an audience, when you share your information, you are doing it from a clear place to a clear audience, because you know who you are. And so from a branding expert like you, they are able to package, let's just say to acquire a package that helps them gain that clarity. And then I heard you say, you don't need $5,000. You only need certain things. And so I would ask you, in addition to the packet that you provide, and we're going to give everybody your contact information in just a moment. This time flies by so fast.
I know.
Right. But in addition to that, what are some of the core things that you think folks without a big budget should already be doing? Should we be utilizing Facebook Lives? Should we be utilizing podcasting, which is low to no cost now, depending upon the venue? I know we have to clarify our message, or we're going to look like a muddled mess out there in a mass of muddled mess, right? We don't stand out unless we clarify.
You have to go ahead. You have to start. What's your intention?
Yeah.
What's your intention? Set your intention about what you're doing. Take that intention, and say, okay, this is what I would say. This is my intention, what I want to accomplish for others. I don't care if it's product, services, or whatever it is, what's my intention?
Mm-hmm.
What am I attacking? What need am I meeting? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, yes, use podcast, Facebook Live, IG Live. Create some content around it and go on wherever your biggest following is.
Mm-hmm.
Go on that platform. Talk about whatever it is you want to talk about and engage with people. Repost that on the platforms you may not have a big following on, and then follow it up with some type of call to action.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So listen, y'all getting some good stuff right now, that we would go where our biggest audience is. Wherever you have an audience, start there. And then from there, take it to other places, but definitely start there and create a call to action. If you just share your information without some level of what they do next with the information that you've given them, I don't know what we're doing it for, right? So I love that. I would love for you to share any nugget that you have that you want to share with us, in addition to just that clarity piece that you have, that you're able to provide. Wherever your information or resources are, where would you like for us to go to get that information from you so that we can invest in our branding? But if you could leave us with your biggest nugget before you do that would be great.
My biggest nugget, is understand why you're doing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that seems like, you have to really understand, am I operating where I'm supposed to be operating? And once you figure out, okay, this is where I am, this is my purpose, then you need to be in this space of getting real clear on, how can I deliver? How can I present? What do I need to know? Start acting like an expert, because experts research, they write, they engage, they learn, they're constantly involved. So establish, like, what's your purpose? Research to learn more about what it is. So when you're talking, people believe you, people understand you, and more importantly, people trust you. If they don't trust you, they're not going to do business. And you can follow me on Instagram at @TaraGatesWilliams. DM me any questions, anything you have. If you want to engage with the branding package that I create, just DM me at @TaraGatesWilliams, or feel free to email me at info@TaraGatesWilliams.com. info@TaraGatesWilliams.com.
I love what you have done, because what you are sharing with us is nothing matters. Content, all the messaging in the world does not matter if you are not clear. And oftentimes we will move forward because we've seen what someone else is doing, because we believe, their success path should be the way that we move and groove.
God did not make you to be somebody else.
Tell it. So it is so clear that that we need to get clear on our messaging. And once we do that, I hear you saying the following can come from that, because they trust us and their sincerity in what we are sharing. And we can utilize all of these free venues and mediums that are out here. All want to go ahead, Tara, because
I'm gonna say this last piece, because I know we have to go.
No,
I don't want people to think that it's easy, right? What I'm saying, go do this, go do that, go do this. I want you to really understand that when you're in this place, and I would love to do like just a freestyle with any of the women that you have, because until you talk to somebody who really knows about branding and they walk you through it, you get a revelation and clarity around what you do. So I would love to do that with you, because with Real Women Rock, because sometimes when I'm just talking to women, the light bulb goes off. Boom, that's what it is. Now I can move forward. We are stagnant because we're not clear on who we are, and you need to talk through that with somebody. And when you do that, you get this aha moment, and it's all of a sudden like you're not paralyzed anymore. You're able to move forward in your business and your brand. So if you're going to invest, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody.
Yeah, thank you for that. And we have a couple of venues that I'll be following up with you that allows us to do that. As you've heard, we're doing our monthly sister circles as well as we do them virtually and in person. So I will definitely follow up with you that way.
Yeah.
This honestly is just our sneak peek. It gives us an opportunity to hear for just a few moments from someone like yourself who is amazing in the work that you do, and gets us inspired to want to take the next step. And so you all, the next step is to reach out. This amazing woman is accessible. As busy and as prosperous as she is accessible. So reach out to her on IG, as well as she has just given you her email address. So go ahead and feel free to reach out by email as well. Thank you so much, Tara. This has been so useful because oftentimes we will think there is some secret that we need to unlock, some door we need to unlock, when the biggest secret of all is the non-secret of actually getting clarity about what we are, who we are, and what we are offering. And I love what you said. Talk to somebody, because when you talk to somebody who does this work all the time, you begin to discover within yourself all that you need. Thank you for this. I really
no problem. And I wanted to say, Janae, my husband and I have an event coming up, When Love Aligns Weekend Experience.
Woo!
I hope you can make it. It's for single, dating, married, no matter your relationship status, you're going to come leaving When Love Aligns Weekend, a different person. It's August 13th through the 15th. It's virtual and in person in Capitol Heights, Maryland, for a select few. We're going to still abide by the COVID regulations. And it's just a weekend experience on all things about love, relationships, communication, peace, healthy relationships. We have some extra stuff kind of sprinkled in there for sensual intelligence, sexual intelligence, with, just some really, really great stuff this whole weekend, and some amazing speakers. All the information is on When Love Aligns, at When Love Aligns on IG, and whenlovealigns.com. And I hope y'all can make it, Trinace.
Ooh, whenlovealigns.com. Girl, that sounds so good. Whenlovealigns.com.
I am August 13th through the 15th. Yes.
You can let me know.
Virtual. It's virtual too.
Is that right? Can you see it?
Virtual and in person. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Virtual and in person, y'all. When y'all go to When Love Aligns. When love, no S at that. When Love Aligns, I'll put it in here in the right way. We'll put in the chat comments. We'll make sure that we put it in there exactly the way it's supposed to be. There it is. When Love Aligns. Thank you so much for this, Tara. This has been absolutely amazing. Yeah, I look forward to talking to you all more. We will be back every Thursday night that we have a guest. Our goal is to give you a sneak peek into real conversations with real women. Please join us July 24th. On that Saturday, we will be in Prince George's County, Maryland. We will be outdoors for our first Sister Circle of 2021 in person. We're going to be encouraging you to say yes to you. What does that look like? Join us literally in a circle. Isn't that beautiful? Bring your lawn chairs, bring your blankets, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable, because we are going to connect as real women on July 24th. And don't forget this, August 13th through the 15th in Capitol Heights, Maryland, as well as virtually. Go to whenlovealigns.com. Thank you all for being with us tonight. Thank you, Tara.
Thank you. It's been an honor. Continue blessings, my sister.
You too.
Bye-bye.